All right, now we're gonna talk about how does your conversation go with sellers. You have a script. If you need a script, if you need a copy of that script or the other ones that we have, you can always email me or email Miranda. We will send it over to you. But you are going to be talking to a seller. This is somebody who owns a property. You're type of one of those motivations that we talked about. And how do you think the conversation is going to go? Is it going to be about you? Is it going to be about the house? Is it going to be about the seller?
It's gonna be about the seller.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the seller. Right. So what? That's let's just say what are you going to be talking about the seller about? Like, is there anything about them that you want to talk about? Like, explain that to me when you say you want to talk about the seller.
So when they answer the phone, you're gonna say, hey, was wondering if you ever considered selling your house, and then you start off with that and see what they say.
So you start talking about the house first, or you just talk to the seller about themselves. I just want to understand that. Which one would you start talking about?
Talk about the house, I guess.
Okay, so you're calling them saying if they would consider selling the house, right? And why would they need to sell the house to you? What is different from you and the next guy that they need to sell it to you?
You'd have to make that trust. You'd have to.
Well, if I was a seller right now, and you wanted to convince me to work with you instead of working with Gino, what's special about you that I don't know about? If when I agree to meet up with you and meet up with him at the same time?
I'm not sure what to say.
Well, this seller is gonna do business with you if they trust you, if they like you, right? And they're confident, like they're just kind of confident. They know you're an expert, so you need to be an expert. They need to be confident. And what else do you need to be in order for them to trust you and like you? Well, I want you to think of this. When you call a seller, okay, on your phone calls, you have 4 seconds. You have 4 seconds to make an impression on that seller. If your voice is low, like the way you're talking right now, or if there's no energy, no confidence in your voice, they're gonna feel that over the phone because there's no face. You're just a phone number and a voice. The only way to convey your message to this owner of, hey, I'm the best in this industry and you have to work with me, is through your tone of voice. When you get your tone of voice up, so whenever once you get on the phones, or like when your script, I don't know, you have it with you?
No, it's another one.
It's okay. So I don't want you to be super excited up here. I want you to be like, hey, how's it going, kind of thing.
Match their energy.
Just kind of start with good energy and then match their speed, match their energy, and match what they talk about. So in the first 4 seconds, you want to start with like positive energy, like you're so excited about what you're doing. Hey, how's it going? This is Evan. I'm just wondering if you ever thought about selling your property, right? And you smiling when you talk to them, and they can feel that on the other side.
Yeah.
Right? They either have a shitty day and they don't care what you say and they just move. But some people feel that energy and they want to talk to you. They feel more comfortable because they don't think, hey, this is a call center. This guy's forced to be sitting in front of a computer all day trying to talk to me. You want to show them how excited you are about being on the phone and how excited you are about talking to them. Cool? When you ask the question, you first of all introduce yourself. Hey, this is Evan. I'm with XYZ Real Estate Group. And you always want to give people a reason to call. So I'm not just calling you out of nowhere for no reason. right? So you wanna, when you put a reason or because in front of a sentence, there's more chances you're gonna get a yes. So just say the reason I'm calling you today is wanted to see if you've ever thought about selling your property. So if you pay attention, I didn't ask how are you doing, how's it going. You could do that. I would prefer not to because you don't know them, they don't know you. You could be nice and ask that, but if you pause in between your positive energy, reasoning for call, and make a proposal or asking a question, you're giving them time to think that this is a sales call, their brain automatically shut down. And you don't want that to happen. So what do you want to do? You want to start with positive energy. The reason I'm calling you today is about your property. I know my call is unexpected. So first objection when somebody calls you out of nowhere is what? Why are you calling me? Right? I didn't expect your call. But when you bring up the objection first, you handle it yourself. I know my call is unexpected. I know I'm calling out of the blue and I'm sorry for it. But the reason I'm calling you is if you ever thought about selling your property. So start positive, reason for calling, I know my call is unexpected, and then ask them about their house. And there's multiple way of saying that. Hey, how's it going? Just want to see if you ever thought about selling. And you're not even sure if you want to be doing this or not, right? That's gonna set you apart if you're following this process from the other guy or the other people who have virtual assistants in Philippines that do sleepy and they're making the calls, right? So, hey, how's it going? This is Evan with Denver Real Estate Group. Sorry for the unexpected call. I know it's out of the blue, but the reason I'm calling you today is I was wondering if you've ever thought about selling your property. So go up and down with your voice, and when they answer, then you start mirroring, right? And the guys fast, go fast. If they are to the point, like the guy's just to the point about everything, then you just be to the point too.
Hey, sorry, you have a 6 p.m. You have to leave in a half hour.
Yeah, alright. So you start mirroring their personality. If they are a dominant personality, it's like, hey, get to the point, I don't have time. And just get to the point. Hey man, I want to give you cash for your property, I want to close fast, and I want to meet you in person today or tomorrow. Which one works better for you? If they're more like into numbers, you know, you can start feeling that they're like into numbers, they're into dates, they're into, everything is about numbers, right? Then you want to get into like more numbers with them. Evan, recently, in the last 4 or 5 months, we sold 3-4 houses in your neighborhood, and all of our sellers were very happy with the amount of money they got at the closing. We can close this property in 21 days, and there would be no 3 to 6% commission to the agent. There would be no closing costs, which usually range from $2,000 to $3,000 to you, and we're gonna save you all that money. You see, my conversation with this person changed completely. So that's a person that's like, they're into numbers. Now, if they're into, there are people that they like to tell about their life story, they want to tell me a story about their kids, their family, then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to mirror that, saying that, Evan, you recently helped some other homeowner or some sellers in the area that they were going through the same situation, or I'll tell them about my life story. Tell them, yes, you know, I was a nurse before, and then I came here, and then I started doing real estate, and I did that, and you just kind of mirror that process with just, you know, telling them a story about who you are, what you do, or anything related, to just build that rapport with them, so you can easier go to the next level of asking for the appointment. And that's all you need to do. You start from calling this person, and you only get on the phone to ask for appointments. You don't talk about, I want to buy your house for X amount of dollar. Now, before the appointment, like where you're talking right here, you want to collect as much as information from the property, their situation, their motivation, their dominant motive for moving, as much as you can. But it's not a complicated process. Be positive, give them a reason for calling, bring up the objection first, match their personality, collect information, ask for appointment. Simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm the seller.
Okay, you're the seller. Bring, bring.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? This is Evan with Divin Real Estate. I was wondering if you ever thought about selling your house.
I don't know why you called me.
Well, I was just calling to see if maybe you'd like to sell your house because I could give you a pretty good offer on it, and we could go over some things in person.
No, I'm not interested.
Well, if you ever reconsider, you could probably call me back, or I could give you a call back, and
Yeah,
set
call
up-
me in like 2 years.
2 years? Okay, that's fine. But, you know, if there's any reason that, you know, because money talks, right? So if I could give you a high offer, maybe you could possibly.
Well, I don't think you're gonna give me the money that I need. I know you guys lowball houses.
Okay, well, maybe one day that maybe you could try me and I could come out there and come look at the property. I mean, you know, like.
Well, no, I'm not interested. Have a good day.
Like, what did you.
No, so, alright, we're gonna go with that. Number one, energy was good.
Okay,
Don't go too fast.
alright.
So, energy was good. You didn't give a reason for calling. You didn't bring up the unexpected call.
Okay.
Okay, so, but slow down, let them hear you. Too fast means they can't trust you.
Okay.
That means you're hiding something. Or lack of confidence, right? So, there's no there's no you wanna just, again, we're gonna practice that over time. Hey, this is Evan with Divin Real Estate Group. Sorry for the unexpected call. The reason I called you today is I was wondering if you've ever thought about selling your house, right? If they say no, the person tells you no, that means they're objecting to what you're asking.
Mhm.
And how did we say we handle that? We acknowledge the objection, say, hey Evan, I totally understand you don't want to sell your house, right? Or hey Evan, I totally understand you don't want to sell your house in less than 2 years.
Mhm.
Now you're agreeing with them, so there's this defense against you. Hey, this guy's a salesperson, I'm afraid of being sold. That guy in the car dealership sold me, that guy in the furniture store sold me, and it's not happening again, right? So they just ready to fight.
Mhm.
So instead of you being a salesperson, you want to be a trusted advisor. And in order to build up to that is by agreeing with them. You actually not agreeing with them, you're acknowledging what they're saying. So yeah, I agree with you, but then you ask them questions. You control your sales process by asking questions. Hey Evan, I totally understand that you don't want to sell in less than 2 years.
Mhm.
Now Evan, what's going to happen in 2 years that could happen and we could make a deal if we could give you the right offer? Now, you want to push because you think this person simply doesn't trust me, so I want to just keep trying, see if I can earn their trust by getting the conversation going and book the appointment. And at the same time, want to collect as much as information as you can regarding their situation, because you want to build your pipeline over the next 6, 7, 8 months to a year. So Evan, what's going to happen in 2 years that could happen today that's going to stop you from selling your home? Or hey, the fact that you want to sell a year from now wouldn't stop you from hearing my offer, would it? So now you want to really, again, your job is to get the appointment.
Mhm.
So I know you want to sell in 2 years, I know you want to sell in 6 months, but can we give you an offer in person? I have today available, I got tomorrow available. You don't give me a time, I give you 2 options, there is no yes or no. They're today or tomorrow.
Mhm.
You choose between these 2. So that's how it would go. Blah blah blah, trusted advisor. So when they say any questions you don't know the answer, like the fact that the guy told you I know you're gonna lowball me. Don't answer that. Repeat it back. Don't say yes, don't say no. Repeat it back. And when he said,
How do I know you're not gonna lowball me?
yeah, hey,
Or
I
highball me?
understand you don't want to be lowballed.
Oh.
Then go to the next question. You didn't tell him I'm not gonna lowball you. You didn't tell him, we are going to lowball you. You just moved on to the next question. While you repeated what he said, you mirrored it. That just get rid of the defense against you. Now you're a trusted advisor because you agreeing to everything he's saying, even you're not. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
So, match the personality, get as much as information you can, ask for the appointment. Just try one more time. Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Alright, let me restart that.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? This is Evan with Divin Real Estate. I was wondering, let me restart that.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? This is Evan with Divin Real Estate. I was wondering if you would ever want to sell your home sometime soon. That was bad.
We didn't
The
give him a
reason,
reason, you didn't give him the
I
unexpected call.
forget what the expectation.
Alright, start again.
Oh, unexpected call. Okay.
I want you to be loud.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Brum.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? This is Evan with Divin Real Estate. I was wondering. Fuck.
Slow down. There's no pressure. Slow down, say line by line. It's okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Evan with Divin Real Estate. I was wondering if. Oh my God! Stop that.
Just say
Okay.
reason and then unexpected.
Hey, this is Evan with Divin Real Estate. I'm sorry for the unexpected call. I was just wondering if you would ever want to sell your house.
That was a lot better. So, you said the line, you were loud enough, and you were confident about what you're saying. You didn't say the reason, but still it was better than the previous ones.
No, I said the reason. It was just after the objection.
Okay, so, well, yeah. And now I will tell you, no, I'm not interested in selling.
I understand you're not interested in selling. I mean, I wouldn't either if, somebody called me out of the blue.
Perfect. Go ahead.
But maybe if I give you the right offer, you'd be interested in selling.
No, it's not about the offer, Evan. It's more about the timing.
Timing? Okay. So I would say.
Ask them, give them some idea. Hey, are you talking about a year? Or talking about 90 days? How much time are you talking about?
So they said they're right. Okay. I forget what I said last.
Well, you asked me if I'm selling with the right offer. I said it's more about the timing. And you were
Okay.
gonna get a detail about the exact time.
So, when do you think would be a good time to come? Or did they said no?
Yeah, I just said no, it's not the right time. So now you want to
So I
get details.
understand it's not the right time. I would be.
Just say, would you say it's 90 days or 6 months or a year? How much time are we talking about?
So I understand it's not the right time. When do you think that a good time would be to sell?
I'm not sure. You never thought about it.
Well.
So again, anytime you don't know the answer, say I understand you're not sure about it. Would you say it's a year from now or 2 years, or is there any specific reason that you're gonna sell in a year? So you're now getting information. Yeah, my daughter is gonna go to college. Oh, that's great. Which college? Oh, she's going to Georgia. Oh, my cousin is in Georgia. Right now you build a rapport. Now you want them to trust you and like you. Because you're not talking just about no, sell me.
Right.
You're actually interested in about their lives. They're actually making conversation. So I like this Evan guy. Now, when it's the right time that I want to sell, or maybe if it's not the right time, I want to meet up with him or his company and his team, figure out what they got. Maybe if I'm not interested in selling myself right now, I know my neighbor is.
Mm-hmm.
So you see how it makes a difference from me just being over the phone saying, you want to sell your house? No? Okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to be a professional, not being immature, hoping one of these no's is going to turn out to a yes. Now you want to know exactly what you say when they give you an objection, exactly how to book an appointment. You're trying to get them from A to B, keeping in the line and control the sales process by asking questions. Make sense? You feel more confident about the lines now?
A little bit. I'm gonna have to work on them.
Well, if you wanna write these down, I know it's a little bit messy, but I wanna give you some time to write them down. You'll be an expert and you'll be confident because you're gonna have more knowledge about real estate, and we're gonna work on this, building this knowledge over time.